Welcome to Wildax Motorhomes Pulsar 2023 model. This model range was revamped this year due to the fact that the original Pulsar we've been making for quite a few years stopped becoming available from Fiat and Citroën, the vehicle providers. So that vehicle was made on a 5-metre van. The 5-metre van stopped production, so we revamped the Pulsar to become a 5.4-metre van. Now that little bit of extra length allowed us to do some great things inside, which we'll see later on. So it's enabled us to get bigger single beds, bigger kitchen, better storage. So all round it was quite a positive move in the end that was forced upon us. So the Pulsar is made on the 5.4 metre Fiat Ducato. It's available in both manual and automatic gearbox on the 140 brake horsepower engine. Our motorhomes are sold through a dealer network which is available throughout the UK. If you have a look at our website, it does give details of all the dealers. Most of our dealers will have these new Pulsars in stock as it's a new model that's hit the market in the last month or two. The main stats for the Pulsar: it's a 5.4 metre van, as we've said. It's 2.7 metres high, just over 2 metres wide. Payload, you're going to get at least 400 kilos payload. It's got 4 seat belts, 2 in the rear, 2 in the front, plus you're able to sleep 2 people in either single bed format or king size bed format. It has a full kitchen, it has a full washroom, it has good storage, it has onboard water, it's fully winterized, heating and hot water, etc. So what you do have here is in a nice compact size vehicle, a 5.4 metre vehicle, you've got everything you get in a big motorhome. Let's take a look at these sleeping arrangements in the Pulsar. So the beds can be set up in 2 ways. You've either got a double bed across the van this way, or you've got single beds that way. So when making up the double bed, it's easiest to turn the seats facing forwards on this in the front, gives you a little bit more room. So dead simple, pull all your and they fold down. In the overhead storage you'll find a little metal bar, and that just hangs between the rails at the front. So all you do there is hang it in there in the runners, and that just supports the front of the cushion. So the cushion has a rigid board in the back, and all you do is drop it in the gap, and then you've got your double bed. So the double bed, 6'2" door to door, just under 4 feet wide. The other way you can use this cushion is you can make a sofa. So just lean it against the door on that side and you've got yourself a sofa. So what you can actually do is with the 2 tables that fit in here, you can create a nice eating area for 4 people. So if you're on site and you're meeting up with friends, you've got nice sitting area for 4 people, but the beauty of it is you can still get up into the kitchen. So let's have a look at the single beds. Okay, so for the single beds, we face the cab seats towards the rear, because what we're going to do is we're going to build up the height of these to the same as the cab seat so you can sleep. Now what you can do is you can adjust the angle of the cab seats so that they're more level, slide your beds out, and then grab the cushion which is in the storage next to the wardrobe. That just slots into the gap, squeeze it in, and there you go, you've got your single bed. Same on both sides of the van, and you've got 2 single beds. So the idea is that you've got 3 cushions in the vehicle, 2 for the single beds, 1 for the double bed. So before you set off on your journey, you've already decided how you're going to use your beds. So you'll either take the 2 single bed cushions, which will fit in the cushion the cupboard next to the wardrobe, or you'll take the single cushion which makes up the centre of the double bed, and that will also fit in the cupboard out the way. Let's have a look at the cooking area in the Pulsar. So the kitchens in a 5.4 metre van, the kitchen's a really good size. So what we've got is at the rear end, we've got the cooker. It's got 3 burners, oven and grill, sliding larders, cupboards all round. There's a good sized sink under a glass lid. Fridge. Really nice size all electric fridge. Now the Pulsar has on the roof a solar panel that will provide power so that when you're using your fridge and you're wild camping, it'll keep recharging. It will provide power both to the leisure batteries and the vehicle battery. So if you park the vehicle up for a few weeks, it'll keep the vehicle battery topped up as well. So this 12-volt fridge will run as long as you need it to run. The 100 amp hour leisure battery should be good enough for the majority of uses for most people. Don't forget, whilst you're driving the van, you'll charge up, and if you're plugged into the mains, of course, you're charging up at the same time then. So this fridge is a decent size. It's got a nice big freezer section in the top as well, so it's got, for 2 people, it's got loads and loads of room. So on the other side of the van, we've got the storage cupboards. So the bigger cupboard has cushions in for the front beds to make up the single beds. Don't forget, if you're using the double bed, only half of that will be filled because you only have 1 cushion in it. On the other side is the wardrobe, which is split half and half, so you've got 2 sections in it. There's lots and lots of storage around the top. There's a large storage area at the front over the cab, and there's cupboards all around the top. And these top cupboards are actually really big. They're very, very deep. There's lots and lots of space in them. So again, for a 2-person van, there's lots and lots of storage space. We'll have a look at the washroom as well. Right, so here's the washroom in the Pulsar. It's got our custom-made fiberglass shower tray, standard swivel toilet with a cassette, our custom-made teardrop sink, which is a decent sized sink, a little bit of worktop space. There's a nice storage cupboard in the rear, and of course there's a storage cupboard at the top. Mirror, hanging rails, hooks, towel hooks, that kind of thing. The door is a tambour door, which doubles as a shower curtain. So when you shut the door, you get the full space of the shower room. Instead of having a curtain which will stick to you, having the tambour door is fantastic because you just close it and you've got enough space in there to shower. So in terms of heating and hot water, we fit the Truma Combi. So it's a gas and electric water heater and blown air heater. You do have the option of choosing the diesel version. As an option, you can upgrade to the Combi 4D instead of the Combi 4E. So the 4D is powered by diesel and mains electric, therefore saving the amount of gas you use. The refillable tank then lasts much, much longer because really all you're using it then for is a little bit in the cooking area. One of the design features that carried across from the original Pulsar model is the fact that we wanted it to have a car layout. The idea with the Pulsar range was always that it was a true car replacement motorhome. So compact size, 5.4 meters, means you can get it on most driveways, you can get it into supermarket parking spaces, you can easily reverse park it in town centres. But we wanted to make this rear seating area feel more car layout. So don't forget, you have a sliding door on both sides of the van. So easy access for both sides of them. Thank you for taking a quick look round the Pulsar. Pulsar models are on display in all our dealers. If they don't have one because they've recently sold one, they will be able to get one fairly soon anyway. There's lots more information on the website. There's loads of photos, layout diagrams, and some videos of information. Please do contact us if you would like any more information.